Everybody, Noxus Gaming here. Recently I found this interesting version of Minecraft called Feed the Beast. Now, if you're familiar with Tekkit, a lot of this will seem kind of similar to you because it's like Tekkit, but it's kept very up to date and there's multiple mod packs in it. Currently I am playing on the Minecraft pack, and excuse me, there's a lot of new things from Tekkit and a lot of things that are similar. In this, I'm going to be showing you around like my area here that I have and just kind of introduce you to what to expect when you first start. So these little blocks here, those are beehives, which later on you can, breed them. You can do a lot of things with them, and they're honeycombs that you get. They can give you a lot of different items, create a lot of different things, but you must be warned, the queen bees are very picky, and if you're in a jungle, those things are big. They will poison your ass. But what I'm looking at here is a redwood forest. These trees are gigantic, and if you cut one down early game, then it will help a lot. I think it took me about 2 stone axes. It'll help you a lot having wood, but the thing is, it is only useful to turn into planks. There's no other use for it, because even then, because like those planks, they work for making sticks and chests, and that's about it. Like the more complex materials or recipes, those require normal logs, normal planks, so you just gotta kind of watch what it is. And if you live in a redwood forest or right next to one, be careful about not just cutting down redwood logs and relying on those, because that will screw you late game when you run out of other logs. Now, if you are coming from Tekkit or you're familiar with it, you might recognize some ores, but because of the Minecraft mod pack, the textures are different. Some of the other packs are different. They have different textures, different blocks. Like this right here, this is copper. And it looks a lot different, but you gotta get used to it. And the block back here, that is apatite, which is kind of... the only real use for it I've found is... what was it? Stamps. If you want to see uses of things, go to options, turn off cheat mode, go to recipe mode. And what the hell? Oh, and then here, let me go back to cheat mode and go out of creative. That way this will work a little bit better. So recipe mode, you'll have this thing over here. You'll want to type in apatite. And if you want to see how to make it, you click. So right here, also you can master it. If you want to see its uses, you right click on it. And right here, it'll say you can turn it into fertilizer or stamps. And then go to the next page, more fertilizer. And like you'll see things like rock crusher and carpenter, and these are all different blocks that are used in Tekkit, and well, not really Tekkit, some of them are used in Feed the Beast. So you just gotta learn. It's a lot of new learning. So let's switch back to cheat mode. And if you double click it, it'll take you into this special kind of creative where you're still allowed to use the bar on the right, and you have an expanded inventory, and you can fly still. Okay, so just like look at different types of mobs. Normal. Where are the ones? There's witches, which I actually think was in the last Minecraft update. Where is it? There we go. There's getting into golems, which that has to do with Thaumcraft, which is pretty difficult to use until you get later into the game, so I won't go into that right now. But if you look up here, as opposed to Tekkit, where I think you have 11 pages of things, there's over 26 pages of items. There's some basic blocks. So, and also out here, if you're new to Tekkit, that's oil. well, new to Feed the Beast. Sorry. One still in Tekkit mode. 2, this is also in Tekkit, which you may know of if you have played Tekkit or any of my other videos. But yeah, oil. I haven't really gone into using that before, but it's for specific types of engines, and that can come in handy because a lot of things in this run off the Industrial Craft engines. Okay, so basically, just like always when I get started, I'm just gonna do a rundown of everything I do to get started, so that if you like it, take it. Generator. We're going to need some copper cables. And I'm just doing this in creative because I don't want to go gather all the supplies right now. And the first machine I always build, other than the generator, is an extractor. Oh, and you're going to need a bat box, just to hold all your power. Okay, and we need some coal to power it. Okay, so one of the most space-saving things that I've discovered is either you can put it back here so you can build it into a wall, or you can put the bat box here and run it underneath the machines. But if you put this back here, put the extractor down, that's really useful because normally when you're building machines, you need a lot of rubber, which I've not found a rubber tree nearby. But with this, for each piece of sticky resin that you put in, you will get out 3 pieces of rubber, and for each rubber log you put in, you will get 1 piece of rubber. So the other basic machines, electric furnace. Normally I would say use a macerator, but because of, here, let me show you. Let's switch to Dawn real quick. Creative off, recipe mode. Okay, if you look at the macerator, it pretty much everything you could think of requires diamond for it, so it's a lot more expensive to make and not really worth it at the start like it is in Tekkit. So what I recommend is getting a pulverizer. Which those will run off of Industrial Craft power, which I will go into that in my next video. But so just basic machines that to get a compressor, which is handy for making things like nanosuit armor, advanced machine blocks. Forgot I'm still not in creative. Oops. Okay. Compressor, so we don't need that. And this is my little basic setup that I always do. I think that's everything for my basics. In my next video, I'm going to be going more into like the pulverizer and the basic Industrial Craft powered blocks. And then I will also go in, well, if I have enough time, I will try to go into the ores and other items and all that are now in Feed the Beast. Thank you for watching. See you next time.